Welcome to the topicless stream where I just send Well, grade A intro there, Loon. About on par with the rest of them. Oh, thank you, Loon. Shut up, I was insulting you. Oh, but you said nice words. Yeah, tone is important, Loon. Moonvale Gaming Direct. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? I tip my invisible hat. How do you do tonight, day, evening, midday, a blinding sunscape? I did see your comment and I thank you for that. Also, oh my lord. I am honestly, the length of the Halo stream yesterday was a little bit draining because, you know, I didn't think it would be as long as it was, but then general incompetence plus being as close to soft-locked as I could be without actually being soft-locked for an hour. I forget, were you weren't there near the end, were you? On the last mission? Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but yeah, no, that TLDR, I don't oh god, yeah, TLDR is I was stuck in a place that I had to do very specific things in a very specific way to get the game to progress. That was nearly impossible and more than a little bit luck dependent. Oh, it's fine. No, it's honestly, it's funny because thinking about it, that being first time playing through Halo 2, I'm just like, that honestly didn't even. Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, used to have the friends to play through it. I used to be good, but then I didn't play the franchise for I don't know how long, and then also it's been like 5 years since I've touched a controller. Yeah, nah, yeah. I used to be at least decent. I never was good at Halo, but yeah, no. This is the first time in like 5 years where I'm devoutly touching a controller as opposed to mouse and keyboard for gaming. Hence why Halo Reach, especially the shooting, was super scuffed. Super scuffed. I do feel like there have, I used to be like decent, but not good. Yeah, the only game that actually, people around me have always said that I'm, there was actually one time, what is it, I was just playing with a friend, and this was back when Evolve came out. You remember that game that died really quickly? I do wish that game could have had a bit more support throughout its life, because it was a fun thing, but well, that's neither here nor there. It was fun while it lasted. But I remember, I think me and a friend were playing the beta for that, and I would always go, creature and kill things because I like being the creature that kills things. And after a little bit, I forget where he says this out of, but he just says, "Why is it no matter what game we play, you're just immediately so good at it?" And that line has kind of stuck with me. I'm just like, I don't know. I learn quickly is my thing. I've never seen myself as like maybe a little above average if I actually care about it, but I've never viewed myself as good. Also, I've never played Titanfall 2. I've only played the first one, but dear Lord, was that actually no, my Xbox One. It's not a special Xbox One, but I do still have its box. It is the original Titanfall version, so it has the, the original Titanfall stuff on the box it came in. Also, I need to remember for these oh god, that's big. These streams, this is about good plate plus plunk. You might disappear because of your pet. You say that like your parents are Thanos and they're about to snap you from existence. Well, I know what you mean, but the word disappear has a bit of a different connotation. Don't know you. I mean, we all have our ways of whatchamacallit. I mean, hell, I think... Hell, I can count on... I think I can count on one hand how many IRL people know about this channel specifically. Like, maybe I branch into the second hand, but I am very secretive about stuff. Oh, that's what... I was wondering what was getting in my eye. There is a reflective little bit of a metal bitlet that is just shining right cleanly in my face. Good job placing that there, Loon. Oh, what? Thank you, Loon. Shut up, Loon. Okay, Loon. But yeah, this stream is effectively just random nonsense chatting, slightly recovery from the Halo 2 stream, because that stream was not supposed to be 7 hours long. And the best part is I flicked over to the old graphics when the copyrighted music was playing in the old graphics for a little bit. It shouldn't be enough to trigger anything, but I'm just like, I think that stream is too long for me to edit it. Or, like, use the YouTube editor to cut it, so if that gets copyright hit, then oh god, I am in trouble. Because I can't just fix it easy. But yeah, as per usual during the chat and streams, I'm also probably gonna try to be working on some stuff in the background here. YouTube copyright. I mean, automated system, if it detects copyrighted material, it can automatically copyright claim. It should not auto strike, I don't think, especially because again, I didn't even play that much of the thing. But I mean, that with games, it's basically a thing of, for the most part, unless with very few exceptions, companies are usually fine with them being, you know, played for anything. But because I think Nintendo used to be a bit more strict on that, but loosened up at some point. You say what game you're playing and then you play it. Yeah, that's about how that work. I mean, yeah. Again, games are not what you worry about. Games are not what you worry about when you're worried about copyright. That's like music or movie clips if you're using any of them. Hence why I'm keeping an eye on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, the one that is from the other night, that's actually currently like one of my best performing streams, because it's still getting views somehow. But yeah, games, unless it's a really specific company that is incredibly over the top about that type of stuff, you don't even really worry about it. You don't even really... I mean, look at all of my shorts. In the title never mentions what game it is. Half the time I don't put the... Well, if it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream, I specifically do not include Yu-Gi-Oh! In the description, because for some reason that seems to ding us with stuff. Yeah, I have not played Battlefront since the olden Battlefronts. But those were good, like, sit-down couch time games. Oh, PvZ. I was like, Puzgwa? That is a fun game, though. I have not played it in a long while. I do have it somewhere. I don't know if I actually do have it. I may... I mean, one moment. I have my collection of games. One moment. One moment. Yeah, that is one of the 4 that I have here. That is, in fact, one of the 4 Xbox One games that I have sitting around. Yeah, I have... Actually, what are the other ones? One moment. I'm gonna walk away. Wow. You know, it's funny that I mentioned Evolve. Because that is actually a game I still have. God, I actually still have a physical copy of Evolve. I do wish that game got more like post-launch support. For a couple of reasons, because A, it was fun, and B, it kind of fits a similar niche to Dead by Daylight, and we all know Dead by Daylight kind of needs competition, because otherwise they don't have to try. Or they can put less, it enables them to put less effort into stuff if they so desire. Or for them to just push off problems. But yeah, the games I have over there specifically for Xbox One were Battleborn, Evolve, Destiny 2, and something else that I've already forgotten. Evolve, Battleborn... Oh, and the Plants vs. Zombies. Those are the ones I still have physical copies of. It's actually interesting to think I have a physical copy of Destiny 2 now that the game is free. That's actually kind of interesting to think about. The parents are coming! The parents are coming! Don't get yourself in trouble just to watch the stream, though. That is something I will say. Never get yourself in trouble just to watch a stream. Right. But yeah, what is it? Currently, whatchamacallit? Ding dong 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 ding. Yeah, like I said earlier, I like to work on, since I like to kind of work on stuff in the background that that is not actually visible to the stream. I will say the thing I'm currently working on is prepping for a summon animation of the zombie vampire in Master Duel, because like I said, it's kind of total BS that he doesn't have one. So, I'm currently working on just getting his card art ready for that. Which... yeah, man. Part of the reason it has been so long since I've made a custom summon animation for Master Duel is A, I am not exactly the best at it, because it is just kind of something I do on a feel, not anything I'm actually particularly good at. And B, because it does take time if I want to actually do it right. And looking at this guy, there's a lot of little details that I'd have to account here. On the bright side, I get to stare at the zombie vampire a lot while I'm prepping this. I will never complain about that. I do quite enjoy staring at him. That makes me sound a lot creepier than I am, but I guess I said the words, therefore think of me what you will. Twink. Wow, that was a loud neck crack. I am actually curious to know what that sounded like over the mic, because that felt real good. I'm just trying to think, because I don't know. Where is... I have my water bottle either left or right, and I always check the wrong side first. I actually redid my little sigh there because the mic was muted on the first one. That's how committed I am to certain things. I wonder why the mic ain't picking that one. Like, okay, it picks those up nice and loud, but interesting. I will not question it, but I will think about it. Either way. Oh, I'm gonna... I'll say that at some point. Where are you even? Yeah, Lord, I do just love looking at these, like, up close at the details of Yu-Gi-Oh! Card art. It's just, I just enjoy it. I wish I had something insightful to say on that. I just enjoy it. But yeah, I'm also gonna throw this out there. This stream will be shorter than most of my other streams, just because, yeah, no, sleep is sadly something I must partake in. And I need to catch up on it after recent happenings. Recent happenings being certain streams going way longer than intended. But, yes. One moment. Oh my god. I have no idea if that came through or not, but... Dear Lord, my chair was just loud as all get out. And I friggin'... Actually, that's kind of a thing I'm saying. Whenever the YouTube channel hits, like, requirements for monetization stuff, that'll be the first thing I do, is start a friggin' new chair fund. That will be the first thing I do. Oh. Maybe not the first, but you get the idea. Very close to first. Whoa. The way you say that is, interesting. Shrunk your nana? Honey, I shrunk the nana? What? Also, you say shrunk your nana, and for some reason my brain went immediately from, you know, like, nana, like, family member, and then it immediately went to banana? You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, what is it? You know, I don't... oh god, I mean, you know me, I don't particularly care what I call people. I'll question if my brain decides to call people some stuff that I find questionable. But usually I just roll with it, because my brain and I tend to see differently, ironically. You'd think, because we share the same vision. We see similarly, but nope. That is hard. Nope. Damn. That's impressive in the opposite way. Still impressive, but... Body out. Yes. It's funny you say that, cause I don't know. That's funny. We back. Can the dear Lord, on your heart revoke my mouth now. Look, I was trying to say something. Mouth failure. Yeah, I feel like this channel is half built upon Yu-Gi-Oh popularity, half built upon my mouth messing up. Oh boy, you know, one moment. The best part is, I wish I could say that was planned, but no, my mouth just decides to stop mouth. My mouth just won't mouth sometimes, and it's just like, yes, I am a pile of putty in the shape of lips. And you will spew the sludge that I decide. Yeah. You cannot plan the mouth-based malfunctions. There's so many little details that I have to worry about here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Dignog, the thing what I'm working on right now is the summon animation for Zombie Vampire and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because for some BS reason he don't have one. And oh my god, there are a bunch of little things that are gonna make chopping him up into layers annoying. Yeah, I've done one summon animation for a monster I've used that didn't have one. That would be the Ancient Gear Golem one. OBS disconnected, OBS reconnected, yada yada yada. I'm gonna wait a moment here, just to make sure I'm actually back alive. But yeah, what is it? This is the, oh, wait one moment. That's the one I've made so far. Just because I got real bored one day and I got real tired of the Ancient Gears not having any boss monsters with summon animations, so I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll make it myself. Here's the thing though, Golem is infinitely simpler to design that for than Zombie Vampire is. There are so many little details on Zombie Vampire that require attention. Ugh. Oh. I don't know. Ow. Copyright? I don't think so. I mean, I don't even know what the... I mean, what is it? Yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff depends. I mean, myself back here. Yeah, I don't know all the ins and outs of all the little ins and outs of the copyright thing. All I know is from what is stuff from my own experience, but I mean, yeah, very specifically, I think I err a little too much on the side of caution sometimes. I don't have to worry about it overwhelmingly much because most of the stuff I do is my own, like, everything you see on screen right now made by me. Even when I do certain little, what is it? Whenever I, yeah, I try and do as much of this stuff as I can myself. So, what is it? Now, there's been one copyright claim on this channel, and not a strike or anything, so it's not overwhelmingly important. But it was on one of my Pokemon streams when I did Brilliant Diamond. One of the musics got copyright claimed. Ironically, they copyright claimed a track from a different game, like a different mix of the song from a different game. That's besides the point. But whatchamacallit? And the thing is, that is a 1 minute thing in an over 8 hour long stream. And the stream is actually too long to edit it out if I wanted to. 1 moment. 7.5 hour stream. What I have considered doing though is taking that stream, cutting it a little bit, because if I'm being honest, there is a straight 3 hours of grinding where nothing interesting happens. But the thing I would do would be literally just take that stream, cut out a bunch of the non-interesting stuff, and then re-upload it. Maybe superimpose this model over the old one, because dear Lord, there's a reason I thank the people who were around for the era of the older model. There's a bug around that I'm attempting to clap out of the air. 1 moment. I need to... If it comes into sight again, that'll be... We shall see. That's actually part of a different thing I want for a different layer. Bug, yes, bug. Very much. That's how I want this layered. I wouldn't even I wouldn't call any of my shorts old at this point, considering the backlog of stuff to the channel. The shorts are only, what, at most 2 months old at this point? And the channel's been around for over a year. So, yeah. Yeah, no, the whole goal with the shorts has at this point basically all my man, I love autocorrect. Yoink. Man, I love autocorrect and typos in general. They are fun. Yes, you've watched my chores. You just watch me with a microscope while I do chores. Interesting use of time, but who am I to judge? I have my own interesting uses of time that I use interesting time of time. Did I mention time? Time? No, I like it because I find it hilarious. In the same way that I find the thing where you take a little saying and then you run it through Google Translate languages like 17 times, and then you're just like, alright, what did this abominate itself into? And it's always funny to me. Yeah, without fail, it is always funny to me. That is funny. I actually don't type as much on my phone or anything that really has autocorrect too overwhelmingly much. So I don't think I have any auto-suggestions for that. I did accidentally at one point, I was texting a friend about a thing, I forget the exact situation, and for some reason, this is nowhere near her name, but I accidentally called her Myra. And I'm just like, wait, where did Myra come from? I have never typed that. Ah. Like, yeah, M-Y-R-A, I think is how that actually came out. Oh. Got the bug. Got the bug. Yeah, I mean, hell. I don't even, there are days where I'm just like, I don't even call myself by, what is it? Dead bug? Yes. Now it will stop bothering me. Now the bug will not bother me, but little specks of dust that float by will. Because sometimes my brain no tell difference between bug and insect. No, that's not. Okay, good. Nope. I didn't realize I was doing it that way. I've noticed the mic does not like to pick up the extra higher pitch noises, so certain whistles it won't pick up, like... But, like, yeah, nothing came through there, but... I don't even know what I was whistling there, don't ask, but I recognize it. I was trying to remember what I was actually whistling there. I'll remember it at some inopportune moment where it is completely irrelevant. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Dear Lord, why is there so much detail in this man? Shopping in an envelope. I question the Kirkenbakankish to shop poof. Oh, that's good funny. That is good funny. Yeah, I actually think I am a little bit lucky that autocorrect doesn't cause me as much pain. Because I can at this point just laugh at all the little ding dongs it causes. And yeah. I feel like this would be... Oh, that's good. That's good funny. Yes, it's terrifying, but you know what? If we can't laugh at old miseries, they will haunt forever. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Good. Laughter. Senses of humor. Humorous ding-dongs. Humorous ding-dong. And now I have to properly readjust myself because I don't have a proper preset of positioning. I think I'm a little bigger now, but yeah, that's fine. Position just so you can see the slight tatters at the bottom of the shirt. Yeah, no, that's a good reference. The slight tatters at the bottom of the shirt are visible. Good. That's always good in a person. If you can't laugh, we can't be friends. Oh my god, why are you this way? Gotta, God, I do quite love the zombie vampires art, but when I'm actually having to go through and trace out individual details of it to split it up for what I want to do. Oh my lord, this gets annoying after a point. Ugh. It's like, I love you, but you are painful right now. I love you, but you are being pain right now to me. Yeah, well, I guess you just gotta work through it like any good old relationship, right? I say that like I have it. How long has my face been stuck like that? I was leaned too far into the freaking... I was leaned too far into the screen, so the camera was not capturing my face. So it just locked me like... or whatever I was. Water time. Good water time. I'm gonna real quick. Before I came back, I just wanted to save a picture of that in case I have any need for it in the future. Because of the way my face got stuck there. It could be useful. Could be exceptionally useful. What the hell? Oh, what the? Wait a minute, is this just a thing of... Oh, well, welcome back. You vanished for a second. Is that just a thing of that? Oh, it is. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Look, any type of company I get is company I welcome. But especially, what is it, this stream is basically just a substitute for no stream while I am sitting here. Just trying to casually sit here and do stuff. Interesting. Ah. There is some slight artifacting in that. Just, if people enjoy them, that's the main thing. If people don't enjoy them, slap me if you can. Slap me if you can. I mean, I always... That's kind of a thing, like, my main goal whenever I stream anything, game or otherwise, my goal is, the game is usually secondary, whatever the hell I'm doing or saying, or attempting to say and having my tongue go all pretzel mode on me is supposed to be, like, the main focus. I think I kind of made a slight exception to that with Halo 2, because, well, not even really. But that was, again, that was first time playing that, therefore I wanted to enjoy it for myself more, apart. But I didn't mind that. There were big chunks of those streams where it's like, oh, 0 viewers? I don't care, I'm just enjoying myself. is actually interesting, because the image I'm using for Zombie Vampire right now is a bit of an upscaled version, I believe. And while I'm zoomed in looking at details, there are little bits of artifacting on it. Interesting. How big are you exactly? Okay. Yeah, I still want to use this one. Ta-da. But yeah, also, another thing, these streams are kind of... These streams have a slight dependency on, you know, people in chat, because half the time my brain will just ramble on about nonsense. Well, I guess that could be entertaining. Yeah, I'm still gonna use this one just because I've already made the progress, and also it's not gonna be noticeable. What is that? Well, I am flattered you say that. I try my best. I try my best. Yes. I mean, if you want to look at me that way, just know that my strategy when it comes to anything is, I'm just gonna smash my face into this brick wall until luck or happenstance goes my way, or until I figure out what works. I mean, that's kind of what happened with shorts. Was I had originally kind of dismissed them as a thing because they they took a bit more effort to convert. Actually, no, with the software I had, I don't even think I could convert clips into the shorts ratio properly. I'm sure there were options, but it was not worth it at the time. And the way I would do certain shorts, whenever the hell I was feeling like it, was I would legit just record in the proper resolution so I didn't have to convert anything. But once the first short that hit a couple hundred views, I'm like, hang on a moment. And then I kind of just tested around with that, and it was like, and then it became worth it. No. I mean, hey, sometimes people just won't show up, and what is it, given, you know, I honestly don't stream on, it's Sunday for me, Sunday night at the moment. Yeah, no, there is something I have learned in shorts, and it's not exactly a good lesson to learn, but there is a heavy, or at least it feels like there's a heavy degree of randomness on them, because I think with shorts, since you can't check properly impressions and impression click-through rate on them, because the shorts feed doesn't have data for that, it is really hard to tell what makes them good, or what makes them properly good. And it's hilarious to me that certain shorts, like the Bob Ross short that I did, with that one that took a good bit of time to actually do, with putting the Bob Ross hair on, tracking it. I didn't make the scene of the bloodied snow and all that myself 100%. I just took the snowscape and hand drew in the other stuff myself. Which actually means if I wanted to, I could have a head on a stick prop that I could just slap in here if I wanted to, if I'm ever playing anything like tribal or something. And it's like, head on stake, we go now. But that one took quite a while of, what the hell is this? Sorry, that is a big artifact. On him right now. Just in from the staff in the middle of Z. Oh, I see. The way it scaled that was a little weird. Interesting. What was I in the middle of saying? I hardcore forget what I was in the middle of saying before I got distracted. That's unfortunate. That is perfectly fine. I mean, but again, I said this stream is to a point a substitute for a literal nothing right now because, again, if I'm being honest, I should probably just be resting and or working on shorts at the moment, but I wanted to do something stream related, so here I am doing something stream related. Also, this was kind of a test on some. This stream is kind of a test, and it is insightful at the very least. I know that feeling all too well. Now what is it? Sometimes, there's also the certain times I have where it's like, not even trying to sleep, but if I just close my eyes, all of a sudden it's like, random horrific imagery. Or if I do actually manage to sleep, it's like, yes, random, for some reason, incredibly, just stuff I don't want to see. Or that one dream where I technically, effectively woke up twice from it. You know, it's really not good to have a dream that involves self-mutilation, and then you wake up from it and you're still dreaming. Yeah, no, there's oh, yeah, that dream really screwed with me that day. I will just say it that way. That dream screwed with me. Prophetic? Oh, yeah, no. Prophetic dreams have definitely been a thing that I've had in the past. Not too much lately, but... Yeah, no, I don't... Have I told this story on stream? I think I've... No, I don't think I've told this story on stream. There's another bug now. Well, we got a new kill target. But no, I've never had a lucid dream because the moment I realize I'm dreaming, I wake up. But what is it? The dream that really screwed with me was, so imagine this. I am. Oh, been a while. I'm real glad you keep one word in your name consistent, so I always know it's you. Hey, Ash, how you doing? How you boon? How you been? How you doing? But yeah. No, that is just how it's colored. It's just been made a little more vibrant here. Happy birthday week. Happy. Oh. Well, apparently we share a birthday week, so happy birthday week. That is actually amusing to me. One moment. I am leaned back currently, so I can't read chat. All I see is that my name has been said. My vision, so terrible. I will clap for you. Congratulations. I think I've said it before, but my knowledge and care for anything relationship-wise is incredibly low, just because... Sorry, there was an incredibly loud noise, and I just... we'll deal with that when I get to it later, but for now I can just set it there and that's fine. Also, in case anyone's wondering why I work on stuff but don't actually show it on screen, I just don't like people looking at what I'm working on because I get incredibly embarrassed incredibly quickly. Simple as that. I figure I may as well throw that reason out. There's also a reason why I don't ever... Well, technically, no, I've done it once. I don't ever show anything I draw, or I don't do any live drawing. But I have technically done live drawing once. The stream is now deleted, so don't look for it. Because that stream was just blah. Congratulations. That is honestly all I can say on that matter, because again, my mind and insight into that realm of human brain is in the negative somehow. I have debated doing a type of drawing stream where I attempt to draw some of what I see when it, like, because again, if I don't even have to be asleep. Sometimes I will just close my eyes and I just am presented with weird imagery. Like, after I woke up from a very short sleep that was interrupted by disturbing images, I tried to go back to sleep, and effectively what I was greeted by was I would close my eyes, and it was a very bright... It was a very bright blank room, like almost like a white room, but you know, vast landscape of that sort. And within that was a forest of vibrant, bright red trees with human arms as branches and human hands that came off at the edges, and, you know, they were effectively grabbing for they couldn't reach anything, but they were wiggling around and grabbing for stuff, even though they couldn't reach anything. That's part of the cloud. Okay, that's part of the little smoke wisp. In other words, I don't need to worry about it for now. Makes sense? That makes sense if... They make enough sense if you think about it. I say that after having just said what I said. Never mind, they don't know. They don't make sense. They don't have to. I'll cut you into here. Yeah, dreams are absolutely an odd beast to tackle. Especially when, well... I don't know how much oh, you have art in your... I don't know why, but my first instinct when you say that is, oh, so you're blood related to the Mona Lisa herself? Like, the art piece is a part of your family. And I'm just like, But yeah, that's actually really cool. I don't have anyone I know who is. I just kind of was like, blink. And I was like, do stuff, create. But that is actually cool to have someone in the, you know, someone you can potentially look up to on that. Yeah. Much to... I find it hilarious. I don't know whatchamacallit. I don't know. Never mind. I scratch what I was about to say. Irrelevance. Okay, cut you like that. No, this is kind of a part of the scene. So yeah, all that can be one up through there. That should have to be its own. Also, in case you're wondering, the way I make the stuff like that is very similar to the way I created myself, just because it's what I know, so I can do it relatively simple. I can do it in a way that is familiar to myself, is how I'll word it. Doink. You know, one thing I've noticed about you, Ash, anytime you come into chat, you are very obsessed with relationship stuff. Which is very much a mindset I find curious due to how different it is from my own. Is that a... What the hell is that? I think it's just a piece of cloud that is... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna assume it is and treat it as such for the purposes of this. Listen to music. Ignore the fact that BGM is currently playing. I pretty much always have to have some type of at least noise going, otherwise I go dead insane. So yes, a lot. Yeah, listen to music a lot. Ding dong you. So that'll be separate. Then I can make that go fwoof-wah. I don't know why I read lurked as nuked for a moment, and I'm just like, you nuked around? I question how much nukage you have to do that for that long. Also, give me one moment. I'm going to quickly dickily be right back. Quickly dickily? Don't read into what that means, but I'm gonna be right back real quick. Why don't you tell me yourself? That was some timing, though. Ugh. Wah. 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 Wait, why did I... Why did I do stuff the way I did? Crap. Where is the edge of his armor, actually? Where actually is... Okay, just get a bunch of the bigger chunks there. Okay. Yeah, that's how I like that. Water. Time drink. Hello, Lord. How are you do? Oh my, you of all people would have liked to see what happened in the last stream I did. Oh, unfortunate you weren't there for the borderline soft lock I had for almost an hour on the last mission. Borderline soft lock. I got out of it eventually. Can you take a guess at what happened on the Great Journey? You want to hazard a guess as to how I was stuck in one place for... I want to say at least an hour. I forget actually how long I was there, but... Actually, I can check real quick. I can check. So it should be you. Mute. Ran out of banshees? No? Okay, where? No, I did not run out of banshees. So... 3508. Okay, not an hour, but 50 minutes. 50 minutes I was stuck because... Here's the thing, I kept getting shredded while I was in a banshee, so I was like, what if I just hide in the scarab? Do you want to know? And once I hid in the scarab, it would get to a point where Johnson would get to the edge of the beach. The scarab would make a noise like it was about to fire, and then it wouldn't. And I think I looked it up. There's supposed to come another banshee. To get dropped off if you get into a place where you can't go across. But... that never happened, so I was stuck in the scarab, bearing in mind, the scarab's platform is just at the right height where if you fall off of it, you die, so I would, if I wanted to get off of it and go to the ground, I would have to get onto a leg or the scarab's head to lower myself and then hit the ground. And even then, I would just die. So... yeah. What, the way that ended was... oh no, you need to be separate. You need to be separate. You need to be separate. I'm working on something in the background, don't mind me. The way that ended was I spent a solid amount of time effectively trying to bait one of the banshees close enough to me to jack, while trying to not attract the attention of the other banshees in the area. That's just patterning on me. It's just patterning and that's just shine. Oh, okay. But whatchamacallit, I eventually... currently... what am I working on? A Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel summon animation for a boss monster that I love, who for some reason doesn't have one. I don't know if you've seen, but... this is not the first time I've done this. Ancient Gear Golem, how you doing? Hence the source of the random golem. However, Ancient Gear Golem is incredibly simple design-wise as far as, like, tracing him and cutting him into layers goes for the sake of getting him to work like that. Compared to what I'm currently working, compared to the zombie vampire, who has a lot of intricate details all over his body. Purge Heresy for the... yeah, no, that... I kind of designed it to be giant... like, specifically, I was like... I wanted it to be... that was the wrong version of that. For him, I wanted it to be big, slow-moving, because giant robot, you know, move fast. Very obviously. With the dust cloud going there, reaching outward for you. Like, exactly. You just chow down and it's like, alright, time to go to bed. Just time to spend 3 hours going up these stairs. Exactly like that. But whatchamacallit, the one I'm working on now is... this guy. And you'll notice there is there is a lot of detail on him, and B, a lot of him is actually cut off by the edges of the card art, which is a touch problematic because I mean, I have my ways of getting creative around it, but it makes it a little more annoying. It makes it a touch more annoying that I have to get creative as opposed to being able to include him in all his glory. I suppose I could also just actually draw in extensions to the wings and other parts that are off screen. However, I don't have the talent to match the art style and exact color, you know, match all that exactly. It would look worse than just being creative. What an idea. I mean, you're welcome. Yeah, the zombie vampire, now a demon lord in your D&D campaign. One moment. Actually, I wonder. Looking like this. I mean, if you want to, check the opening little sequence to, I would like to move myself. Yeah, check the opening sequence I did for one of the, for the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream I did. Like, skip the please wait section, because whatchamacallit, I last moment was like, wouldn't it be funny if I had some sort of very overdramatic opening to this stream because I've been waiting for this guy? Also, oh, I moved. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'll just get over here. There we go. There, actually, yeah. Now I am the Vampire Lord. I also have extra limbs, one with a sword and one with an outstretched hand. God, sorry, I just realized that hand looks real good. Always respect well-drawn hands. Oh my god, and the friggin'... oh my god, I didn't even realize there is, like, vein detail in the wings. Man, when you have to look at stuff up close like this, you learn to appreciate it. But yeah, there's, like, vein detail in the wings. The hand is incredibly well drawn. All the stuff around in the back, damn. Actually, is that... it's using... You know? Yeah, I actually get... I can see the irony in that. I see the irony there. I mean, by technicality, a sword is also cross-shaped. So... And also, let me move ahead so you can see, like, the castle up in the background. God. God, the detail. Sorry, I'm only now taking a real good look at the wings and like, appreciating how good everything about this art is. Because, oh my lord, I didn't properly appreciate it until now. Actually, wait a minute. I just want to bring this down a bit so that I can actually come a little lower so my head isn't chopped off. There we go. And yeah, I still have extra arms, but who cares? The bottom right one. It does actually, yeah, I can totally see that. It looks like it's about to go in for a hug on me. Yeah, I mean, the lower left one does as well. It's just slightly covered by a cloud. Or a little, you know, dramatic smoke whoosh. But, I mean, it is a very... It is an incredibly, wing-like crown. Yeah, oh god. That is one benefit to having to chop up the art into layers and such, is being the creature on the bottom right. Oh, wait, the bird on the bottom right has a pet. The creature wing on the bottom right has a bird on its head. I don't exactly see. Actually, I wonder, how does this look? Yeah, that just gets in the way of the visual. The green clashes too much with it as well. I'll be around top. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I wasn't cutting it. I wasn't cutting it off in different places. I get you now. I can see it now. Yeah, there's a separate. Yeah. I see it now. I see it now. My brain was cutting it off in a different place. Yeah, that's about as far up as I want to go with that. There. I've had a look. These streams where there is no set topic and chatting, there's a reason why slow mode is off. Like, slow mode is on most other streams nowadays to prevent excessive spam and such. It's turned off for these streams because this is just like, these are just for like anything you want to happen. It can just go however you want, as long as it's not like racist and the like. Just don't make it go that way and we're fine. But I would hope that, well, I would hope that goes without saying, but this is in fact the internet. And certain people have plopped into this chat just to be racist assholes. There's a... Oh, wow. Oh, that's... Oh. Wait, main road as in, like, regular road, not, like, part of the airsoft fields? Because, oh boy. Oh boy, oh. Regular civilian road. Oh my lord. Given that you're talking about it calmly, I'll take it. No vehicles were damaged and no people were hurt, but oh my freaking god. Oh no, that could have gone real bad in so many ways. That could have gone so bad in so many ways. Yeah. Yeah, that don't surprise me there. Yeah, I'm just glad no one was hurt, and A, no one was hurt, B, nothing of value was damaged. Understandably. I feel like that's an understandable, that's understandably angry because, you know. Do I need to explain why that's an understandable anger? Also, the Furious Jolly, that does... Come on. Come on. Oh, God, I've stirred the bug. I'm keeping my eye out for this thing if it tries to get in my line of sight again, and I will catch it out of the air before stream's end. Never mind, I retract that because I don't want to make that promise. I do not want to make that as a promise. It's interesting that it gets a little... No, that's part of that. Dingus. Dear Lord. There... Yeah. By the way, yes, I am saying... really feel like sporting the Nick Fury look this year. I mean... you look at me right now, you can tell I enjoy asymmetry, specifically on the eye department, but yeah, no. If it's forced, no. If it's forced, then no. Oh boy. Yeah, I just make that as an exclusive bit of merch if you ever end up shot in the eye. I'm just like, all right, well, you can now match me if you ever lose an eye. Hey, Callie, how you do? Welcome. Welcome. You want a red one? I mean, wait a minute, can't I? By technicality, I can just color. Oh no, that's not what I want. This. No. God, I don't use the setting next to ever where there is. By technicality, I don't think I've ever stated it. Eye of Sorrow. Yes. But I don't think I've ever stated it. Canonically, yes, I can just choose whatever color I want the crystals to be. I just like the green. So A? No. B? I'm still 2D. But yeah, one moment. Where is the setting? Is it in here? No, that's not in there. Here? That's that. Straight up, where is the setting? I've played with it before, but I haven't... This is all this stuff. This. Is it just in here? microphone. I don't use the microphone in this app. I just use my microphone through Bash. Bing. Yes, Bing. When going 3D, I think I have stated that at 10K is when 10K subs is when I will open or do a commission for a 3D model. 10K is what I have said that was for. Reason being, A, yes, I would have to commission out a 3D model, and B, that would take money, and therefore I would need to be in a position where this is potentially earning money so that I could pay that off. Oh, that to 5K. Again, I would want it to actually be, whatchamacallit. I would want it to actually be very good because I've said it before, people have often commented on my physicality, so I would want a model that can... I would want a model that can properly portray the way I move. Also, hey Lele, how you doing? So I would want a a pretty decently high quality thing and like put a lot of money into the model, so I would A, need to hit that point, and B, probably set the A, hit 10K, and then start a fund for that. Hmm. 5K. 5K doesn't have anything too special. Well, what is it? Excuse me, one moment. 5K I don't have anything planned for. Although, what is it? 500 is the next thing I'm... Oh, yeah, no. I do have something for 500, though. And that's because 500 is when community posts unlock. And, there's a reason I'd want to do that, because that might be a way to help bridge the shorts, the people who view the shorts and the people who view the live streams. But that would be... What's your... Crystal Crown... I mean... Give me a moment. Give me a moment. No one say anything. Yeah, when I hit 5K. Albeit, this is just a prop, so it's not, like, properly attached to me or anything. Actually, it's looking kind of fine tonight, but... Yeah. The second crystallite. No, like I literally just went over. I like asymmetrical designs and such. Actually, there is... I'll point out, I kind of cheat asymmetry. Who hurt you? Look, I've been wondering... On red, one green. No, green is my theme. Other color... I have plans for other colors, potentially. But I'm not saying exactly on that, because A, I don't have anything set in stone, and I don't want to be saying that stuff too early. Actually, if I ever could get to a point where I could get a custom, like, green crystalline diamond play button type thing, that would be real cool. But I'm a ways off from that, I feel. Also, one moment. Crown, go away. Go away, Crown. I don't want you here anymore. I do love how confident all of y'all are in me hitting the uber high numbers. Then again, I guess you would want to send me... I appreciate that. But I forget... the devotation. The devotation. I mean... I don't know if it's actually worth... I do kind of wonder that, but at the same time... I feel like it kind of... Because they have your channel name on it. That is the wrong thing. Oh yeah, for those who... yeah, Kelly and Lele, since you haven't been here the whole stream, currently I'm in the background working on setting up stuff to make a zombie vampire summoning animation due to his lack of one. Just letting you know what I'm working on in the background. Hence why he's behind me, and I have taken his wings. I do... send me... Oh, no, I didn't even finish. When I hit 500 subs, what I want to kind of do is, once the community posts are unlocked, then I'll do a community post for a Q&A type thing. Just because, I don't know, if people have questions, just ask it there. Boop. For when you live stream something. You can't drown a root beer. Is that true, and why? What is the science behind that? Wow, I fell hard for that one. Well, anime clip. I mean, if you've seen one of the videos, the video entitled the most anime duel I've ever had, you will know I cut out one of the. I edited in one of the summon for Chaos Giant. So, and actually, if you watch that, there is kind of an interesting little edit I had to do in there because I didn't want to get like copyright hit on the music or the clip that was playing in there, so I cut it in the middle and just blended it together so that it would still come out fine, but it disconnects the music and makes the time it's being played shorter to avoid copyright. Gotta love having to be creative on that. Gotta love having to be creative on that. Although I am upset because I had to cut out one of the shots of the internal bits of his gears all churning. Also, by the way, Lord, yes, I was hard in belief that something about root beer float prevented you from drowning in it. I just want you to let you know, because there are weirder things. There are, in fact, weirder things that are true. Oh. Oh, hoa hiao. Hoa. Hoa. Oh god. Yeah, science is weird. Like, yeah, the root beer thing. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff can happen, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was something about root beer that would make it undrownable, especially because I've had a little thing when I was younger that effectively made me feel like I was breathing underwater. Like, air go in, air go out, but... yeah, and also, any weapon. Any weapon. The original iteration of Destiny's Thorn. That would be it. That would be mine. Don't take fall damage. That would be hilarious. Actually, it would... actually, my weapon comment is... the Yamato. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's between Thorn and G-Horn. Thorn just because that reminds me of the days where I actually was good at video games, and... for what is it? I was specifically good in that meta. And G-Horn, that was the first exotic I ever got, and I remember just being confused because I didn't know how to pronounce it at the time. Little did I know I had a friggin' pocket nuke in my hands. That everyone would want eventually. But Thorn, you know, Weapons of Sorrow, and the flavor text to it, the to rend one's enemies is to see them not as creatures but of objects void of spirit and meaning. And I'm just like, oh, okay. It is very clearly kill. Yeah, no, the weapons of... buddy, I read the... I spent time reading the Book of Sorrow's grimoire back when the calcified fragments were first introduced to the Dreadnought. I may not nowadays know as much as I once did. Amy's hammer. Pretty sorrowful. Well, which was that 7? I forget exactly which teaching and all that was, but specifically the D1 iteration as well, because something feels weird about it in D2 where I don't know, I just can't aim with it. Lower, yeah, no, those I very much enjoyed that because I think that was the earliest introduction of rogue light bearers, and that's always the morally gray is always the most interesting. Morally gray is always the most interesting story types to tell when done properly. Yeah. But I'm saying, just in general, something feels different about it when shooting it. Maybe it's just because mouse and keyboard as opposed to the olden days where it was, you know, playing on controller and all that. I think I've said it, I do kind of want to do a Destiny stream, or maybe not even a stream, just a video. Because I'm sitting here like, I show off how bad I am at stuff so much that I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I kind of want to see if I can't get a run of duality with, a run of duality that is under half an hour long. The duality dungeon. I can kind of... Yeah, I can kind of get that. Also, when you shoot it into a wall, the giant spikes that come out of it that make absolutely no sense given the gun's barrel size. I've always just found that hilarious and I love it for it. Actually, maybe I'll do that. I have a very, very old, a couple of very, very old... You have guts sword. Oh god, I friggin... Berserk is a manga that I would need to read, because I watched, like, whatchamacallit? By draining the... I still just find it funny, though, just because tiny barrel, giant spike. Also, not gonna lie, I don't have much interest in Elden Ring, just because those types of games have never piqued my interest. I mean, they piqued my interest a little bit, but not to a point of actually making me want to play them. Also, because I don't think they'd be very... They wouldn't be entertaining in to my style of stream, because it would be a lot of me quietly sitting there and then attempting to think and remember stuff. But that's also why I want to do a little thingy of my... whatchamacallit? The Destiny Duality speedrun, because I have already put the time into it. I don't use... God. I don't know about y'all, but specifically whenever I'm just like, or speedrun stuff in general, whenever it's excessively just leave the map to skip most of what you actually have to do, then it becomes less entertaining. And I'm still on the wrong thing. Nice wallpaper. The zombie vampire, yeah, it's because, again, I'm working on cutting him up so that I can make a summon animation for him. Wow. And I kinda just forgot to take him down when he'd been up for a while. But, you know, he's nice and comfy here. Actually, you know what, screw it. We're going back here. Random golem. Hey golem, how you do? You do good? Okay. Oh! I accidentally got rid of... Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore the fact that I did that. Whoops! Whoopsie. Yeah, we're back to my normal little background cliffside scene, as I call it. I suppose I can work out some other details here, but... Okay. Ignore the clicking. Oh, yeah, whatchamacallit. I think I said it. I don't think there's going to be a stream tomorrow because after... Actually... For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And now this will be the 6th. Wait, wasn't there? No, there wasn't even a gap in, but wait, no, there was. 7... Yeah, just for sake of resting and recovering my ability to speak. Also, I will be working on shorts because there are a few that I would like to ding dong get up. Yeah, ding dong get up. That's how I'm gonna do that. Oh boy, seriously, why is he... Seriously, Ancient Gear doing a summoning animation for Ancient Gear Golem took me less than a day because of how, like, relatively simple his design is to just cut out and animate. I've said this a few times, but I'm going to echo it more and more. But the zombie vampire is so intricately designed in so many ways that it makes this annoying. I love him for it, but again, it's mildly annoying. For this purpose alone. Okay. That I can just kind of do with that. Never mind, there's a cloud in the way there. There's a cloud in the way. Poppy poppy pop boy poi poppy tea poppy tea tea pwa 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 tea tea pwa pwa tete pwa pwa. How do I keep making up new random sounds to make? You think by now I would have run out. But nope. I am able to do. Yeah, that's the end of the statement. I am able to do. Oh god, this is gonna be it's kind of annoying. I'm having a staring contest with the zombie vampire right now. I think he might win. Oh, wait a minute. I can just make him lose because I can just move him off my screen. So... that... just what do I wish for? Oh god. Wish for. Actually, 2 of my wishes are I wish to remove the need for sleep. I wish to remove the need for eating. And like, I mean, I kind of assume that that's kind of, it should be basic assumption that that's kind of a rule, but I guess it was never explicitly stated. I guess I could just keep wishing for more wishes technically, but under the assumption that that is a rule that you can't do, Remove the need for sleep, remove the need for eating. Those are the two that first came to mind. I mean, I guess I could... Nah. I'd keep the need to drink water just because that's easier to maintain, and you don't technically need to put food into it, and the reason I say sleep is because time. And... the third one is the more curious one. Like, the wishes here are deliberately made to give me more time on my hands to do stuff. That would be that's a funny thing. Technically, you can wish for more wishes, but only one at a time. What is the third one, though? What would the third one be? Those two were very automatic on my part, just because, again, those free up time. Extreme luck. There are times where I don't feel like that is necessary. And also, if I knew it was like a wish luck. Immortality, time control. Here's the thing, I very much... You say you'd wish immortality and invulnerability. Here's the thing, that means you literally cannot die. So, when you inevitably get bored or have experienced everything and all that, then what do you do? You have the time control, yes, but even with that... And that also means that whenever the universe ends, you'll still be there, floating. But also, maybe not always, but I do firmly believe that a lot of what makes bits of life special is its temporary nature. Let's travel back in time? I mean, again, how entertained will you be throughout that time? And if you live forever, what would make anything special? I'd much rather... Like, there's a reason why, the two that I could come up with are giving me time, but not directly tied to expanding my life. It would just give me more time to do stuff with it. And perfect, eternal perfect health, so that I wouldn't have to worry about anything being cut too short. And wouldn't have any inconveniences related to that. Yeah, that's hard. I want that to cut. Not there. That would be where I go with that. Although I guess there could be some amusing things about going back in time and being perceived as a literal god. Maybe you'd finally beat Dark Souls. Good old Dark Souls, the game I played because it was on sale one day and I didn't even beat the first real boss. Because I was young and not committed. Going back into it, if I were to revisit it now, I guess I have a very different mindset of approaching it, but that would be interesting. I mean, that is part of what I'm saying. It's like, you will eventually just get bored or just want it to end. The human brain is indeed horrendously frail in many a way. Can you get some? Look to other people. Look to other people, learn what causes them in others, and you can learn to emulate a bit at least. Or at least that's how I learned emotions, because my brain couldn't figure them out on her own. I just simulate what I see in other people. There's a reason why I will oftentimes say I have the emotional complexity of a toddler. Because even the emotions I do have. Starbucks. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you go to Starbucks. Can I have an order of emotion coffee? I'm sorry, what? Give it to me. Come now, land upon my hand. Sorry, I saw there's a bug been flying around for a bit, and I've been trying to. Okay, that goes into there. That goes out there. Yeah, that's part of it. God, the hardest thing whenever I try and cut anything up in the way I do is telling where stuff begins and when ends. Never been to Starbucks. No, they don't have fries. Do I have a lighter? Somewhere. But I prefer to practice catching them out of the air. I've gotten one on this stream so far. The only issue is they very often survive within the crevices of my hand. Well, here's the problem. Yes, that would solve the actually, I've not with a can of Axe, but a year or two ago, there were like 5 wasps' nests, or beehive, like, whatever the hell they're called. It wasn't like honeybee, don't worry, I'm not killing honeybees, but there were like wasps' hives down a pipe nearby, and me and my neighbor were just sitting outside talking, and there were a lot of them going in and out. So I went, grabbed a can of spray paint and a lighter, and 2 things. A, they weren't able to sting me because they were trapped in the pipe. Yeah. But no, they were trapped in the pipe, and it's blowing fire inward at them. And B, it was that day that I learned how fire-resistant wasps are. Because, oh my god, considering they were getting direct blasted by fire, they were refusing to die. What was even scarier, or even more concerning especially, was how flame-resistant the larva was. Oh, yeah, no, buddy, I was torching in there, and then I would look afterwards, and they would still be crawling around. Obviously, they'd have no more wings, but oh my god, they would refuse death hardcore. They were hardcore refusing the afterlife. Again, the wings would obviously be gone and they wouldn't be able to fly, but Yeah, and attempting to torch the hives that have larvae in them, yeah, those larvae, you can friggin', they can survive a long time direct exposure to fire. The more you know. Flamethrower is not the appropriate tool for dealing with wasps. What am I doing? I mean, maybe Explosion would have, but they likely would. Again, I think they would have. It would have removed their ability to fly, yes, because the wings are not the flame-resistant part of them. But okay, so that. Oh my god. But yeah, if what I learned held true, they would be able to crawl their way out. They would be able to crawl their way out. Stores are about, yeah, no, it is. You don't really think of bugs as fire resistant. Like, what is it? There are times when one would get in, and to make it so it couldn't fly, I would burn the wings off, but I would have to crush the thing to finish the job. Is how that would go. Because fire, you can, yeah, they can survive fire for surprisingly long time. Very surprisingly long time. Okay, maybe, yeah, you know, it's some protection better than no protection, but it is not the perfect defense. I mean, that has a chance of working better because it can direct impact them and then crush, squish, all that good stuff. Crush and squish. Albeit, I don't think the chance is that high, but it's technically still there. Okay, they're technically, yes. And by technically, I mean just yes, but just because something is good protein doesn't mean you eat it. Normally. Normally. You know, not gonna lie, that's kind of what I was thinking of when I said that just because something is good protein doesn't mean you eat it. We are all good protein. We are all good protein in our own way. Can juice. I mean, I think you can tell by looking at me, I am relatively speaking lean on that front. You know, it's funny, whenever I do a stream like this where I'm also working on something, this is infinitely the incredibly lesser efficient way to do this, but it is more fun. Apparently you finished your... Ah, you finished your continent, but weren't we talking about cannibalism? Is your country truly finished without cannibalism? Have you thought about that? Man, that is absolutely a line that can be taken out of context. I just realized. Is your country really complete without cannibalism? Don't forget. I mean, that's efficient. Don't let it go to waste, I guess. But also eating bones. Strong jaw, strong teeth. That is all I must say on that note. Yeah, that's fine. Now that is... This can go like this. This, and then this. Yeah. And then this. What? Boom, ba, dum, boom. Bum, 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 up here. Well, given that I'm pretty sure I have links banned as a thing on this channel, I think YouTube will straight up block it if you try, because I have it set that way. Yeah. Preventative measures to prevent stuff. Because, dear lord, you would not believe how many bots it catches. Actually, no, you probably would. It's the internet filled with spam bots trying to get people to just click on stuff. Yeah, no, it is. This is in fact the internet. Why pay? Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, I'm just gonna real quick double check, make sure I don't have any comments that are currently in the held for review section that need to be removed. Just to be safe. I cleared them out. I did clear them out yesterday. It's funny they don't appear on shorts. Well, here's the thing. Who is going to bother with, at that point, that is not much of a good link. Because you would need incredible devotion from anyone. It's the internet, yes. But also, think about it this way. How many people would actually... Ding dong. There are very devoted people on this internet, on this here interwebs. But this is a very specific corner of the internet. It is my specific corner. And we are a specific breed of crazy around here. And I don't think our specific breed of crazy involves typing out a posted link one character at a time. Come now close to my hand. Let me squeeze the life from you. In an instant, lively flying, the next crushed down to pulp. No, it's keeping out of my effective range. Every time it comes close, I just start singing, though. No, I'm trying to entice it. I'm trying to entice it with the song. Special lore... Yes, but I am terrible at wording. So I can make my attempt at explaining. Here, I think, yeah, every time people ask, I try and explain, and I think the wording changes every so often. Lele, I forget, was anyone who is currently in chat here for the era of the old model? Because there is some backstory I have to go to depending on if you were here for the era of the old model. The early era. Oh, very much so pre-Halo Wars. You were not here. Yeah, you would know it, buddy. Buddy. One moment. Do I... Let me just get a picture for it. You would know if you were here for the old model. Yeah, Ambassador. You would know if you were here for the time of the old model because A, it looked way different in a way worse until such time as I was able to improve it. You are an arbiter, yes. But yeah, that's what I used to look like. And that is the first full humanoid creation I ever did. Now we're gonna get him off screen real quick because I don't like remembering. You know what? Yeah. Again, you would know if you were here for that. That one. Not... Yeah, no, this, yeah, no, that's the thing. That thing you just saw was the first full humanoid I ever created in Sense of the Imagination. Second humanoid in... Wait. Second humanoid in general, first full humanoid. Because there is an earlier model that is only waist up that, I mean, you can technically look. I mean, there are videos showing side by side of the improvements I have made over the... at this point, coming up on 2 years since I started trying to work on this type of stuff. But yeah, there is a reason why I say anyone who was here for when that was the active model. I appreciate anyone sticking around for that. Because they had to look at that thing. Yes. But yeah, so, and here's the thing, I did bake in a lore reason as to why the body changed. So, before I debuted this model, there was the era of Metamorphosis, where it was me effectively in a crystalline cocoon awaiting rebirth into this one. Welcome back, Ash, how you do? But the story goes so much as... I think I've retconned it. I've retconned it so many times in my own head. There's a reason I don't like saying it too much out loud. Good for you. What is it? How exactly? What? And I do hope to eventually update it further, but for now, I am focused on growing the channel and all that at this point. Because it takes time, you know, it takes time, effort, and focus to do that, and right now I'm more so focusing on making the channel grow, and this model, I am actually able to say this is like the first one I am actually proud of. The other one was like, the one you just saw, the mindset was effectively, it can get the job done until such time as I can make improvements. It's gonna take a lot. Yeah, no, that is... Again, I think, because of everything I purchased, I think I've, deducted. Effectively, it gets the job done. It don't look pretty, but it worked, and there are some people who were, you know, some people grew attached to it after a point. But the thing is, after a while of being with my new look, and then people going back, it's like, oh god, why? Wait, have I ever what? What? Wait, have I ever what? What is have I ever? But, oh yeah, the story. So, originally... Oh. How to gain followers? I got donations. I have not set up a way for people to give me money. And this is gonna sound really stupid because my brain's mentality is kind of fixed on this, is I want to get to the 1,000 subscribers mark before I even give people the option to. Because at this point, I do not believe I have earned it. Weird mentality to have, but yeah, I don't even want to give people the chance to give me money because I don't believe I have earned the ability to receive money, despite the fact that, let me think about it this way. I'm trying to think. 100. So in addition to the amount of time I put in, there is cleanly over $500 put in to, wait, no, 500, 600, probably at least 700 there. That's here. I'd say probably around $750, and the amount of time I have put into it, it's like, yeah, I've put a lot into it, but... And I have not even given myself the chance to get money back on that. Also, performance game follower. That is kind of it, because it's... meh. Oh god, yeah, no, I keep getting sidetracked when attempting to explain the lore. So, effectively... I'm gonna turn down music for this. Both are Rogers. Go talk to Zer. I have the strange coin from the Taken King Collector's Edition. That's the one I have. $15 more for an icebreaker. Yeah, okay, before I keep getting sidetracked though, I am going to... Story goes... Me was effectively just human. However, the crystalline stuff was a fragment of a creation deity that was sent to scout out other worlds before the creation of a new world. You know, see what's worked, see what hasn't, and then come back with the gathered information. And then, upon me being near death, the entity got close to, you know, see how death worked in this world. And then, buddy, I am not this entity. Me and that entity are separate. And as far as I am aware, they are gone. But I, you know, found near dead. The entity got close to, you know, inspect death. And upon getting close, something happened, and it was crystallized and trapped in my body and keeping me alive. And over time, it let me create my own little pocket dimension with what little powers it had. It was never designed to create itself. It was only designed to scout and see things. But my mind, combined with the abilities it has, were able to create something. And upon the switch from the old body to this one, that was also in part a separation of us, where I kept some of the crystallized bits and the powers to effectively be creator over this world, and he got to go home. And so far, my thing of being in this world is keep creation of extra creatures limited. If that makes enough sense, yes. Also, hello, Dung. How... Oh, drug. Drug. Why did I think that said dung? Why did I think you were enforcing dung? Oh. Man, that's a lovely... I love having terrible eyesight. I love having terrible eyesight. Okay, now I'm done talking, I can turn the music back up a little bit. man, you know what? I hate having eyesight as bad as I do, but sometimes it leads to funny misreadings like that. And in those moments, I enjoy it. Is now to take the caffeine. Caffeine was always legal. Also, I like how YouTube censored that one, but it still pops up in my stream. I always love when YouTube pulls stuff from the chat and stops it from showing up, but it still just shows up on screen. Ah, lovely. Lessens visibility. I wish I could say that, but no, it is the human trait that is my terrible eyesight. It is a human trait that is my terrible eyesight. That's the good eye. Actually, yeah, you're not wrong. The human eye is the bad one. You'll notice, like, I can actually just keep that other one closed completely. The human eye twitches a lot. Actually, although there are... Okay, this is an interesting thing that I might want to change about the design. Let me get up close to the camera real quick for this one. Hey, how you doing? But this eye... No, I can still just control it while I have the other eye closed. But this eye, IRL, has like a weird triangle of like mole spots around it. Where can I... That I have been like, should I include that? Because I do kind of like that as a look. Also, bring myself here. Little smaller, yeah, just the start of the tattering of the shirt. That is my reference point. But yeah, no, the human eye is absolutely the bad eye. By the tear. Wait, what tears? What tear? Wait, what? Tear? Oh, the tears. Tears, not tears. That. Wait. Sans blue. Funny enough, I never made that connection in the original design, but thanks, English. But it is also canonical that I just, you know, because power of creation, I can literally just will my clothes in and out of existence. So, you know, I just create them like this. I just like the tattered look. Actually, it is not these ones are generated, but it is based on Blackrock Shooter. Google time. Oh. Wait a minute. I can kind of get that. I mean, I don't know why, at some point in my life... Very pale skin, glowing eye. I mean, the pale skin is because, again, remember, the thing happened while I was dying, so pale and corpsey. But I think at some point, I just enjoyed, like, this style where it is just... longer thing on the outside, shirt there, just little window to the stomach, and also, whatchamacallit. Also, very specific images of both Johnny Depp and Zac Efron were inspirations for the, whatchamacallit. Ironically, here's the thing, I actually did make the skin very pale for, you know, to give the dead corpsey kind of thing, like on the edge of life and death corpsey type feel. What is it? I mean, if you want, there is a stream, the Yu-Gi-Oh card collection stream where I have the hand cam on so you can see my actual skin tone. But it is weird. I don't know. People, I'll put it this way. People don't know what race I am. People look at me and there is debate over what race I am. It's actually kind of funny. And for very specific reasons, I can't even with 100% confidence say. People is human, buddy. I even try and distance myself from that one if I'm being honest. I am simply Loon. That is all I am. Yeah. Actually, I've noticed I'm terrible at actually telling what people are as far as that goes, so I've stopped trying. I have very much just stopped trying to do guesses. Like, I'm terrible at guessing age. Oh, my short's Looney Tunes? That is actually a golden idea. And ironically, that's what a friend actually calls me sometimes. He hasn't called me it in a while, but... It's just like join the Discord call. What's up there, Looney Tunes? That's actually how he calls me. Good old thingy dings. Okay, you're gonna be part of that. Is that the voice? Is that what the voice I just did reminded you of? I have not seen Has Been Hotel, so I can't. Buddy, there are plenty example. You could go through my stream, just pick any one of my streams, click randomly in the time code, and I'm willing to bet you're no more than 10 to 15 minutes away from some type of tongue pretzelization. I am very willing to bet that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at Zombie Vampire because so many times I'm looking at images and I'm like, what is this? Where does it start and where does it end? And I'm just... So many details you get to appreciate when you're just staring at something for this long. So that's part of the gauntlet. Like, there are wings. It's just now... Do not question. Yeah. Oh, yes. Because what I'm gonna... One moment. Once I'm done doing this little cutout trace. One moment. There's a thing. I have to move myself a little bit. Or I can just... I didn't realize his gauntlets have little wings on them. Dear Lord, there's so much little detail in this that I'm noticing and appreciating while doing this. But yeah, there are actually little wings on his gauntlets too. Put him back there. Oh, that's good fun. You dare me? Well, first off, I would need something to paint. And then I would need to stare at it. Those are, in fact, the two steps. The weapon do I have? In arm's reach? I got my drawing tablet pen, an actual pen. Those are about the only stabby things I have. I guess I could clock it over the head. You have a toothpick. I have a couple of cans of compressed air. I don't know what those are gonna do. Wait a minute, where did I... It's... Damn it, it's not in arm's width. Wait, we reach. 3 pounds. Here's the thing. Well, actually, I don't know you. How good are you at both being able to throw it that hard and accurately? That is my question to you. Story time. That's a good sign. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Me make mistake. That's where you end. That's where you end. You can kill with Q-tip. I mean, if we go a little bit outside of arm's reach, I have a metal telescoping baton and a really dull katana that was given to me as a birthday present when I turned 14. I don't know why I still have that thing, but I use it for sound effects making. Because funny enough, having that thing to just dragging metal on metal or doing certain things with metal is still quite nice. Behind the other. Oh god, okay. The distances being mentioned here are already starting to paint a picture. Through about Game I should try. Is this a suggestion coming? But yeah, that is. It didn't know Chief was playing today. Doki Doki. If we're referring to Doki Doki Literature Club, yeah, no, the experience of that would not be the same because I know too much about it at this point. Going into it blind? Yeah. Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is like future stuff. Hades is another one I've heard of. Those... Hades I've heard of. I've heard good things, very good things about it. That is a maybe. Devil May Cry is a, like, that would be farther out, but I do want to play that. I do very much want to play that. Okay, just cut it here where I know it is. I know there've been... Having a game... Yeah, one moment. Have a nice game. Have a nice death. It sounds familiar for some reason. It's a game that feels like it shouldn't sound familiar, but it sounds familiar. Place. God, I enjoy Devil May Cry for what I see of it, but I am woefully under-researched and rehearsed on it. Ah, gotcha. Oh, ironically, I hadn't heard of it, but I had seen it, I believe. Yeah, I think I'd seen it just browsing Steam. Yeah, that is actually kind of impressive. But yeah, Have a Nice Death I've seen, and I think I took a mild interest into it, but I didn't think of anything of it. Is it actually Clea in all caps, or is the all caps optional? Let me check, because, yeah, I am just looking this stuff up. But there is actually, I would like to say, there is one game that I at some point want to stream. And when I say at some point, I mean at some point when I absolutely know that I have enough of a devout audience who is here for me and not the game. Caps optional? Okay, I did see that. That is one I have not seen or heard anything about. Oh, okay. Oh. I mean, the cover image being asymmetrical, I already love. You know me. Oh, it's one of the... Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the gameplay until I get bored. Well, here's the thing. I tend to enjoy it because some of the scenarios that come out of it are incredibly stupid and incredibly funny. And also it has those moments of, like, anime power fantasy that I love. And I get to... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a stream type where it is basically hands down my most popular content. B, I do enjoy making it most days. I mean, if I don't feel like doing it, I just won't. It allows me to, it gives me opportunities to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games. I forget which one it was, but it was like the GX era one from 07, I want to say? I did play that one. What was I in the middle of, though? Like, yeah, it has those just moments that are either stupidly hilarious or stupidly I can go over the top. And it gives me opportunities to play... Tag Force I never played, actually. What is it? It gets me... Oh, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Gives me opportunity to effectively play a wide variety of characters or be able to, you know... It gives me opportunities for many a different voice. Never. I don't think I did, no. I remember PS2, I want to say, maybe whatever Duel of the Roses was. That weird, like, board game Yu-Gi-Oh! I forget what the DS game I had was. Yeah, I do just forget what the DS game I had was, but me. Animations take forever. Oh. What is it? Oh god, there is something funny I want to bring up about other Yu-Gi-Oh games, because I know the last time I streamed Yu-Gi-Oh, cool. I mean, there's a double-edged sword. Sometimes they can be a bit lengthy. But what is it? The last Yu-Gi-Oh stream I did, the whatchamacallit, Cross Duel, was mentioned, and I looked that up just to see, and in the trailer, I gotta say, whoever made that trailer knows what people want to say, or want to see, because it says, all characters available in 3D models while zooming in on Dark Magician Girl, and then the text changes to say, view them at all your favorite angles while Dark Magician Girl is on screen, and I'm just like, this was intentional. Ruby, what is it? I watched the first 2 seasons of Ruby. Basically, I watched Ruby all the way up until Monty Ohm, the guy who originally made and wrote it, died. And then I kind of fell off. I think we've had this talk before. But I have not played the Amity Arena game. Looks bad in Tag Force. No, I was talking about the Cross Duel thing. But yeah, I'm just like, Konami, you did this, and you did this on purpose. The game got shut down. Interesting. I had heard about it, at some point in my life, but I don't think I ever took too much interest in it. Yeah, no, they censored. Look. That's always funny. I think when I was watching 5Ds, the English one of it, And what's her name? Black Rose Dragon Girl, who I forget the name of because I didn't watch too much of 5Ds. Regrettably, I want to watch more of it. But ironically, the censorship they did to her cleavage actually drew my eyes there more because it just looked wrong. Pretty solid. That's why I do want to watch more of it. I just don't watch stuff. But yeah, no, like, that was a case where I'm just like, you censored it, but you censored it in a way that makes it look unnatural, and my eyes are actually getting drawn to it because it looks unnatural. But yeah, there are so many, what is it? There are so many cases where cleavage is just very lightly censored. And I mean, what is it? They never finished GX either, because they just cut the season of Jaden's depression out. Because kids can't learn about that. Arc V. That's the one. What is it? Yeah, that's where Pendulum was introduced. I've watched the first couple episodes of that one, actually. And then a couple of randomly. Like, I watched a bit of it. Really wacky. I mean... although that's kind of befitting, because GX is just wacky in general, I feel. But from what I've seen of Arc V, or Arc 5, whatever it's called, I don't know if it's Roman numeral 5 or Arc V. Can't believe it wasn't dubbed. It'd be funny if randomly, sometime in 10 years, it is just V? Okay, I've never actually known if it was supposed to be Roman numeral 5 or V. But I've enjoyed what I've seen of it, and I think... What is it? Yeah, I've enjoyed what little bits I've seen of it. Because when I pulled the Ancient Gear Chaos Giant summon sequence from there for one of the videos I did, I watched the surrounding episodes, and I had a good time with it. Although I will say, Dennis, the guy who summons Chaos Giant in those episodes, God, he is an absolute case of the dub just not knowing how to cast a person in a role. Like, with his kind of split thing of being a, you know, one of them is the happy-go-lucky performer type, and the other side being the more menacing assassin type, or spy or whatever he was. I don't have the full context. But the English version was perfectly fine for the goofy performer type, but it could not pull off menacing to save his life. 5D, again, yeah, 5Ds is the main one I'd want to go back and watch. Because I've currently only watched the original Duel Monsters and English version of GX. Actually, from how I understand it, in Season 4 of GX, didn't they reveal that Zane's heart was giving out due to some BS with the Cyberdarks? That is one thing that I'm just like, you couldn't have just let him actually have heart failure because of his history. It had to be magical card BS. Oh, the good old, a monotone, boring protagonist. Oh, that's fun. Okay, evil. That, I mean, I can absolutely understand what was trying to be done with him. I feel like it was done in a bit too cartoony of a way, though. Well, actually, if it's GX's theme. Yeah, it was just edgy boy. Yeah, Zane, his story, yeah, God, I am not like a film or show reviewer or anything, so don't take anything I say, but I mean, there is a reality of, you know, you graduate school, top of your class, you get into the real world, and all of a sudden you're nothing compared to everyone who's actually out there. So, and I can kind of understand him going to, like, desperate little bits. Aster was definitely interesting, although it is friggin' hilarious that they outright cut out his father's dead body from the dub. The way they showed it didn't work. Yeah, turning into a friggin' psycho, borderline edgy psycho like he did. I don't even know if I'd call it borderline psycho. I think I'd just say psycho. But I think what he was in Season 3, whatever dual world, whatever the other world they were in, whatever that section was, he was a bit more toned down. And that works a bit more for his character, I feel. Like, even still, it's just, like, what? I don't know. Wait a minute, Kara. There are definitely some... That is another thing GX just seemed to add a very large amount of characters per season. Some of which worked, some of which were less work. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I do need to rewatch the original Duel Monsters, I feel, just to get refreshed on it, but it's... Doing one new character... What, it didn't... Was it... What's his name? Duke was like the only notable one added after time, if I'm not mistaken. And was he even really a mainstay? I do just remember actually liking Duke when I was way younger. Yes, he was mainstay. Like, he is the only character I feel who was not in the, like, opening arcs, the very opening arcs, who became a mainstay character. Like, I have the few who kind of just come and go, or, you know, they're the villain of the week type for their season. The pink character is Siegfried. Yeah, it's a guy with a terrible accent. The season 5 antagonist, I think, if we're talking about the same... If we're talking about the same person here. But yeah, that's literally just like a villain of the week for the filler arc before the actual Egypt plot of Season 5 starts. And that's also right after the friggin' Orichalcos filler arc. Forgot some of the OG... Oh god, They probably should have. I don't know what was going on. Maybe they needed time to finish it, so they just threw a filler arc in there while they were putting more time into the more important stuff. I wasn't there when they were making it, I can't say. Yeah, gee, It was a lot cooler to kind of branch off from the card game and be like, oh, the actual monsters are just here. Like, there are times like that where when you branch out from the card game and just kind of have the monsters there, like, even though I'll say the Orichalcos filler arc, the image of the gods standing across from the darts as the Leviathan will still be something I love. I am not. This is just me chilling here while I work on stuff and talk about randomness. Oh my lord, seriously though, why? I love Zombie Vampire, but why is he so intricate? Yeah, if you're wondering, I'm not showing it on screen. I am working on making a custom summon animation for the Zombie Vampire because he really should have one. And I am growing to both appreciate all the design and also hate every intricate detail because I have to make sure it's cut in such a way that makes sense. I do think I have a workaround for the edge bits, though. By the way, well, I think I've said it. I'm not personally in those Discords myself. I've said it before. I have my reasons for being like, oh, I'm just like keeping my distance. But it's a nice place for the people to talk about stuff that, you know, maybe wouldn't be as appropriate in context in chat. I do maybe have plans to eventually. Should I? Yes, I have a potential plan on that. But there is something. Like, I mean, I don't want to. Here's the thing. Whatchamacallit? What do I ask? How do I want to word what I'm about to say? Like, Discord would just be another place for, like, text communication, which I am already terrible at, because I don't want to actually sit and call with people I meet through stream because of yeah, experiences. I'm saving you from me, trust me. It is for your own protection I keep you from me. Don't threaten us with a good time. I am best kept at arm's length is how I will word it. Elaborate. What is it? First off, congrats on that. Second, Q-tip is the only weapon you need. Good. Well, what is it? Past experiences have told me the more I interact with people, the more likely it gets for me and that person to end up hating each other for one reason or another. And the way I interact with people is very... I don't know how to word it exactly. But my past experiences do often tell me that too much interaction with people... you say that can happen, and I'm just sitting here like, it is basically... If history has taught me anything, it is nearly a guarantee. So I would rather just keep it as like the either you know, I can talk like this on the streams, yada yada, or whenever I you know, reply to comments and such like that. But that is as much as I want to do because I do not want, you know, I presume you guys enjoy watching me stream, otherwise what the hell are you doing here, and how boring is your life that you have nothing better to do but then watch me? So I take it you enjoy me. So I'd rather this, you know, not ruin stuff. There's also kind of a reason, you don't want to be alone. Oh, everyone give him a hug. Everyone in chat right now, give a spiritual hug. And I'll throw my hug in there. Like, here's my hug. Imagine I'm hugging. Okay, that's enough hug. I have you. You hate hugging? Alright, Callie. Chest bump. You go for the chest bump, and I give you a backbreaker hug. Actually, no, I don't want to give you a backbreaker hug. The last man I did that to was in pain for a month. Yeah, no, never mind. I need to be careful about who I hug. But also, Callie, maybe don't hug, just, I don't know, like, fist bump or something. Backbreaker. Hey, it wasn't his back, it was his rib cage. God. Do you accept handshake? Alright. Wait, did I just... I don't know what sound I just made. Can people confirm or deny if I just meowed? Because I actually didn't know what noise I was making, and then I heard it after it came out, and I'm just very confused if I meowed or not. Good, there is agreement between the Lord and the Callie. Try my best. Well, good to... Three-way handshake. You gotta do it in the weird crosshand. Also, yeah, good to know. Apparently, I just will automatically, unintentionally meow and not even realize it. Good to know that that can just kinda happen. I guess there is a reason why throughout my life I have been compared to a cat many a time. You two just gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of each other. You two just gonna beat the ever-living hell out of each other and have yourselves a good time doing it. Pulls out a knife. Hey, we gotta have some type of regulation here. Gotta have some type of regulation in here. And I don't know why this is the voice I'm doing for this. But hey, it's what I'm doing. Oh god, now we're entering the escalation trope. Alright, well, okay, Lele's got the Q-tip. Now, let me guess. What type, it's some type of explosive Lord is gonna pull out now. Some type of explosives. Hey, I called it before it popped up. I called it before it popped up. I'm not coming in with anything. Leave me out of this. But I was like, alright, this is some type of explosive. Not gonna lie, knowing you, I'm surprised you didn't just jump straight to nuke, but hey. Okay, I mean, that's usually what these types of streams descend into at some point or another. Scared away? No, I just don't want to be involved. Not that I'm scared, I just don't want my name on this. If you two want to kill each other, leave me out of it. There's the nuke. There's the nukes. Scream for me, scream for me now. What the Fuja Boo Boo? What the Fuja Boo Boo? What the Fuja Boo Boo? Everyone died. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. Wait, where were you, buddy? Where did you pull that out of? Which hole of your body did you were you storing that in? And why am I concerned? Boom, 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 boom. Back left pocket? Oh, okay. Back to K. Wait, what is K? Wait, what is KH? What is wait, what? Kingdom Heart. Oh, not gonna lie, I have never pocket dimension. Clever. Ah, okay. But also, this is I mean, to my maybe it's inspired slightly by Kingdom Hearts, but honestly, Kingdom Hearts is a franchise I have had surprisingly little interest in my lifetime for some reason. Like, surprisingly little. Could not tell you why, but it just never really piqued my interest. Just Loon Lake? I mean, people are gonna go there and think it's just a lake where the actual bird that is the loon would colonize. Serious. That is a potential, but given all the other stuff I have, the bird loon would be where like would be the lake thing. But mountain I think is more fitting to me, and it would also kind of clear up the confusion between the actual water bird species. I mean, hey, not that I ain't comparable to a bird in some ways, but yeah. Alrighty. Hashtag Mount Loon. I know it's Mount Loon as in Mountain Loon, but please do not mount me. Please don't turn that into any type of trending hashtag. Do not mount me. Can't fly. Why do you have that impression, Callie? Why do you have that as an impression? You're in front of that. You may try, and you may fail. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I do not know, but I kind of enjoyed about what the movie. This is part of this. You don't have any. Oh. Wall space is a lovely, but unfortunate you no have. I guess that mean it be used. Hello? Oh. Hello, Nicky Ferdinand. How do you do on this fine insert whatever time of day it is for you right now? Hey. How do the do in the do of do? How much I can respect that. You good? I am lovely chillin'. Don't fear our murderous talk. Don't fear our murderous talk, yes. Why do I keep delving into that voice that I don't even properly know what is. Oh, right, the little plot of land in Scotland. Ah. Okay, I'm in villager mode now. I am in Minecraft villager mode now, I guess. I mean, hey, more than most people can say. Sorry, I forgot how to breathe there for a moment. Feel free to consume. So, yep, nope, okay, yep, I legit forgot how to breathe for a moment. Man. It's always concerning when that happens, and the fact that I can say that, meaning it happens semi-regularly. Like, it's a... You ever know that feeling where just literally everything in your brain freezes up and you forget what you are in existence? That's about what happens there. Oh boy, oh. I mean, on the bright side, actually, if I were to die on stream, the stream would just go until someone at YouTube ended it or until my PC blew up. That would be interesting. Oh, I'm dumb. Need to get you into this. Oops. Yeah, here's the thing. When I die, it collapses around me. When I die, it collapses around me. How would it blow up? It doesn't... It don't blow up, it just implodes and collapses around me. This world is tied to its creator, so... If ever I truly fade, this world dies with me. Actually, I guess, technically, no, because Chibi would still be in here to rule it. I want to draw it kind of old. Oh, based on the old design? I mean, if you... Given I don't really use Twitter for too much, Twitter is effectively what I have it as... People can send... Yeah, my Twitter is effectively where people can send me... What the... Oh. Yeah, my Twitter is where I have it set for people to send fan art here. No, I can't work one more time. I mean, you say that, but would they need to come into work? Or would they just never leave? Would they just sit there until they are processed? Jammers. But yeah, if ever, that is the thing I want to say, if ever you ever have any type of fan arts or anything you want to send me, or anything like that, because I don't use Twitter too much, that's basically where I have that set. That's a good question. Yeah, look, there are always technicalities. Because they don't have to come in again if they never leave. You know? Yeah, I think at some point, if enough... While we have that topic going, I do kind of want to have, like, a scene here where it's just a wall of fan arts. Pocket dimension. I mean, it's... Look, here's a tip for building my pocket dimension. Start off with a flat world, because I just like a big open space that I can look out on. Just do one of those flat world creations. That is the starting point. It would actually probably be better for you to, You get an... I actually was gonna say a very large island in the end with a shader to turn stuff a lot more green is probably how you want to do that. God, also, you saying that makes me remember I have not played Minecraft in a long while. Stress. Dessert. Well, you just blew my mind. Congratulations. Congratulations. Mind is now blowing. And I have, when I say blowing, I can tell whenever I'm thinking a little too hard about something because the inside of my head starts to tingle a little bit. I very much enjoy how it feels, but it's still kind of weird. Oh. Nope, chair did not break. We're good. Interesting, though. Actually, if I'm... yeah, no, it still fits into it. My stress food is usually some type of chocolate. Some variantes of chocolate. I don't need you. You do not need to exist in my creation. But once my creation is complete... Oh yeah, for people who just got here and don't know what I'm working on setting something up for a summon animation of the zombie vampire in Master Duel, because it is BS that he does not have one. For those who do not know, there is big old sexy boy right there. Little M&M, but oh. M&Ms are lovely. M&Ms in general, like. Oh wait, I just realized I have chat on my forehead again. Anyway, put me back in middle. Middle-ish. Close enough to middle. We good here. What the Fujibaba? What the Fujibaba? Yes, what the Fujibaba? That's what I wanted to say, absolutely. There was no other words within my brain that were desired to be said within those moments. Also, right quick, I'm gonna do BRB, so one moment. Music volume up. And be right back real quick. Oh, right, I have him there too. I forgot what I had set up there. Turn the music back down to the ting dong. Ah. What? I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Actually, do I ever know what I'm doing? I just kind of do and hope it works. And that tends to work out well enough for me. For the most part. Does cause copyright? That would absolutely cause copyright issues depending on the stream. I mean, obviously it would depend on the songs. But, oh yeah, no, that would absolutely cause copyright issues. Like, I didn't make it for this purpose, but I have a folder of like, free use music that has, for some reason, followed me. Modern information of another interesting thought. But yeah, no, what is it? I actually got worried for a moment because when I was doing the Halo 2 stream, I knew that there was a portion of the game that had, in the old graphics, it had Breaking Benjamin playing, as opposed to the whatever the Anniversary Edition has. I didn't know where it was, but I do remember I switched to it and recognized the guitar. And I was immediately like, oh crap, can't stay here too long! Because, you know, that is very clearly copyrighted music that I would not be able to play. Or have playing in the background. Which kind of sucks, but... Because, again, if the game doesn't even have the permissions to use it in the game, I would absolutely not be able to have it playing in the background. Which just kind of sucked, because love good old Breaking Benji. Don't listen to them too much nowadays, but every so often go back and listen to them. Oh god, I need to remember I can't wiggle OBS around, otherwise it makes stuff go messy. There. You're as skinny as you can get. The speedometer's right. Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. Although here's the thing, as proven by a certain comment about root beer earlier in the stream, you could absolutely feed me something totally false and I would at least have a chance of believing it. Depending on what it is, depending. But as proven by a comment about root beer earlier in the stream, I do tend to have believing issues. And by that I mean I believe too much. Sounds like you should try. You would not have to try very hard. I mean, if it's too outlandish... I mean, I'm also a master of just casually saying stuff in a matter-of-fact way and people believing me. I mean, what is it? I convinced... Back when I worked at a gas station, I convinced people that one of the pump buttons we had was for a gas station 20 miles up the road. And they hardcore believed me. Like, everyone I was with was like, oh, that's why that button exists, and I'm just like, I pulled that out of my ass. God. There is a stream I kind of want to do where I go through certain stories of when I worked there, because, yeah, working overnights at a gas station, you meet some interesting characters. Like, I'll give you a teaser. I have been... The stories from the phone calls you get at those hours alone. Oh my god. Yeah, there are... As a little teaser, I'll give you one. A couple of the phone calls involve singing children and a guy who was attempting to get me to deliver him gas to his home. And he ended the call by saying he loved me. The interesting people who call a gas station at 2 a.m. There's also another example of me just kind of not realizing that I'm being screwed with in there, but hey, you know what? Whenever I tell the full stories. Okay, so he hung up immediately after he said that, and yeah, that whole phone call was quite the experience. Gotta go to sleep. Hey, thank you for spending your time here. Oh, by the way, I should probably say this before you go. The next in line of Halo games to stream is actually going to be Halo 3 ODST, not Halo 3, because I'm trying to keep it more timeline order stuff. Just as a heads up. I just gotta get the thumbnail made for part 1 of that, along with other stuff. Yeah, tomorrow is likely going to be a work on shorts and thumbnail day. Chronological, yes, because if I'm not much mistaken, chronological, I don't know why I like saying canonical order. But yeah, chronological is a lot more accurate. But yeah, so it's going to be ODSTs, the next one that's on the list, as opposed to regular Halo 3. 12-hour, 3 8-hour shifts this week. Oh boy. I will send my feelings of helpitude to you as best I can, but there is only so much I can do from here. Best of luck, don't die, and don't lose the tiny 2 atoms worth of sanity that you have left at this point. I know that's kind of a lot to ask, but... Oy. You just don't die as a goodbye. Not commonly, but in this case where it's like, oh, yeah, excessive that type of work afterwards, and also my headphones are dying. That's you know what? Savor the fun you can have. Savor it! Savor it, let its flavor rest upon your tongue as long as it may. But yeah, my only wishes are good luck with the work and do your best to have fun where you can. Oh my lord, why is everything here so detailed? I know this probably looks... That got weird? Wait, what part got weird? My headset is still dying. Wait, what part got weird? Also got weird? I mean, it's a stream on this channel. You expect weirdness to not happen? Wonk. Again, need I cite the fact that I literally meowed without knowing I did earlier in the stream, and you're saying something that happened just now is weird? Water is in fact lovely, by the way. Water is in fact love. Oh. I just touched buttons that I didn't know what did, and I got worried for a moment. Okay. What? Something was flashing off to the side. What was here? What just happened? I don't... There's kind of an old meme around this channel about my loud chair, so I'm gonna say chair. You do the chair. That is my... Yeah, the chair is definitely something. I've been doing my best to try and sit as still as possible so it can't make noise, but if ever I get uncomfortable, the risk is always there that the chair will squeal at us. You haven't even heard it? That's because I have been very still and focused on tracing something out on the other screen, so I'm not moving a whole lot. I move a lot more in streams where I am hardcore more focused on whatchamadingus. Where I'm hardcore more focused on trying to be entertaining because I don't know why, I just move a lot more when I do that. This stream is just a bit more of the toned down chill ones though, so I'm not as moving. And since I am actually working on something that kind of requires my attention, I need to be still and steady. Oh my lord. I will say it, I've said it 100 times, I'll say it again though. Staring up at this thing, at close-up of this art, makes me love it more, but also hate all the little details that I am making myself cut out just so I can do this thing. Everything. But hey, I've committed myself at this point. I have indeed committed myself because I've put too much into this to back out. Never mind, I've absolutely put hours of work into something just to throw it away because I don't like it. I have absolutely done that. That is just art. I mean, to a point. Right now, I mean, I ain't doing my own art right now because I don't know. I forget when I have said it last, but working on making summon animation for a Yu-Gi-Oh card because in Master Duel it does not have one. Good old big old zombie vampire here. But ironically, I have found that I think tracing, or like whenever I trace stuff to make it into just anything, it has actually just helped me keep steady hand whenever I do my own stuff. Or at least that's how I felt. So, this tracing stuff is not completely valueless to art. Yeah, like that. And a little bit more fine over here. And I think it's been a while since I said it. The reason I'm not showing it on screen is because I get very uncomfortable when people actually watch what I'm doing while I work. I say it. I know it is very much looked down upon. Like, obviously, it's a thing of I would never trace something and then present it as my own. But for this again, I'm just cutting out very many layers of the card art so that I can animate it. Oh, sorry, that was my back cracking. And oh, 1 second. Can we get the other side? Oh, you're here in the chair now too. Ah. Ah. Oh, that felt nice. Ah, my back feels nice now. It's weird. The mic used to not actually pick that stuff up. And nowadays it does for some reason. I swear, without changing my settings, my mic just decided to become a lot more sensitive. But yeah, what is it? Whenever I have had to either PNGify an image for sake of doing an edit or whatever else I'm doing that requires me to trace something out, it is just kind of good practice for steady-handing stuff. I mean, I am doing this with a mouse right now as opposed to the drawing tablet, which the drawing tablet would honestly probably be more efficient, but that would require me to move it from its table. And I don't want to rearrange my desk right now. So I'm committed to doing this with mouse for now. Tomorrow while I'm working on this, I might probably switch over to drawing tablet, but meh. For now, I am happy with what I do. Sorry, I'm adjusting stuff on another monitor real quick. Sorry, brain hardcore had to shut down there for a moment. What was I thinking? You know, I won't pretend. You know what? I'm not gonna. No, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not gonna try and think what I was thinking. That is a losing battle right there. Too much. Too much. There we go. That should be. Yep. Heard that thing of it? I wouldn't. It's very strenuous. If you can avoid it, like, don't do it when you need to. Like, if you feel you absolutely have to, consider it. But otherwise, it's just way too strenuous, if I'm being honest. The brain is a valuable resource, and it only has so much it can, you know, do at a time. Thinking is too much. Just let the body operate free of thought. I mean, hey, that's kind of how I like to do it. You just no think, just do. Oh, okay, that's... Dear Lord, because of the resolution of this as well, sometimes the where stuff begins and where stuff ends bits are a little tricky to tell. Wait. I just stuck my tongue out real quick, and the mic picked up. I don't know if you could hear me do a quick tongue out, tongue in thing. You didn't hear it? Oh, okay, good to know I'm a frog. I am... Yeah... Probably, I'd more compare myself to a reptile that does that, but then again, the two animals I have been... There are two animals that I have been compared to in my lifetime that haven't been notable to me. One is cat, the other is snake. So, lizard... Yes, they are. You know, with the regrow tail or something like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. A steak? No, not steak. Snake. Oh, that was a typo. Wait, that was... Wait, you got a lot of steaks in your backyard? Oh, man. Just too many steaks just popping out of the ground here. Oh, man, such a problem. Oh. Ah. Yeah, you know, you turn your back for 2 seconds and all of a sudden the ground is littered with steak. Yeah, we have to kill it. We just have to kill them all, put them back in the ground. What do you mean, world hunger? What do you mean there are hungry people who would eat these? They're a pest. Kill them. End them. A little bit more of you in here, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the flying steaks and the sky steaks and the flying pulled porks. Yeah, those are the best. Those are always the greatest. The sky provides. The sky is what provides. Let's just see what this looks like for now. Just correct upper back there. Aye. Alrighty. When did I turn caps lock on? Oh, right. Oh, I went out of camera shot and my face froze. Dear Lord, I have too many folders to look through already, and I'm adding more. Raining? Oh, wait, was it? It's not raining for me anymore, sadly. Alright. Now I just need to make sure that's saved properly in the other format. Oh, because that's... Okay, that's fine. Okay, everything is saved proper now. Do not save that one. Do not save that one. Alright. I am, however, going to end the stream here at this point. Where cat noise from the abyss? Wait, what? From your abyss or from the abyss of my mouth? Which happened? Did I make another cat noise, or was you talking about a different abyssal? Oh my, the abyss of me. Oh, I mean, hey, again, all the comparisons to a cat to be made. Ah, God, so many cracks from my body. Oh, that one was my wrist. Wait. It couldn't get another one here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. Honestly, it went a bit. Dear Lord, it's been going 3.5 hours? Okay, apparently my brain has just forgotten the concept of like a 2-hour stream now. I am now, yeah, you know what? It's better for people who enjoy watching me, I guess. But yeah, you know, as per usual, I thank everyone who came. Everyone old, everyone new. 2 hours and 3 are the same. Nowadays, my brain can't tell the difference, or I've forgotten that 2 hours exist. But yeah. Thank you everyone who came, and as always, bye-bye.